Hey, it's Ivan. Ready to launch your online dream business, but unsure where to start? I left construction with no clue about online success, but I learned the hard way. I made mistakes that cost me time, money, and motivation. So today I'm sharing 6 pitfalls I wish someone had warned me about before I hit go on my business. Hit the subscribe button and let's get you on track. Pitfall number 1, skipping market research. When I started my affiliate business, I was pumped. I found a product I believed in, set up a funnel, created content, and waited. But nothing happened. Not because my design was bad, not because I didn't put in effort, but because I skipped the one thing that could have saved me weeks: market research. I didn't take the time to figure out if people actually wanted what I was promoting. I didn't look at what problems they were struggling with or what language they used to describe them. I just assumed this helped me, so it will help everyone. And that's a dangerous assumption. The result? No clicks, no leads, no sales. And honestly, a hit to my confidence. I thought I had failed. But really, I just guessed instead of researching. If I could go back, here is what I have done before creating anything. I spent hours reading comments on YouTube videos about the topic. Searched Reddit and Quora for the most common questions people were asking. Looked at Amazon book reviews in the niche to see what readers loved or still needed help with. Used tools like Google Trends or Answer the Public to see real research intent. Joined Facebook groups to observe how my ideal customer talk. Then and ask for help. I would have started with the problem and then found a product or solution that answers that. If you are solving the wrong problem, it doesn't matter how good your funnel is. The best marketers listen first. Don't guess what your audience wants. Go find it. Because the difference between struggling and succeeding online often comes down to this one thing. Are you solving a real problem that people already care about? What niche are you eyeing? Comment below. I read everyone. Pitfall number 2. Choose the wrong niche. Just pick something profitable. Sounds easy. But here is the trap. When I first looked into starting an online business, I kept hearing the same advice. Pick a niche that's hot. Follow the money. So I did what a lot of beginners do. I looked at what was popular and what seemed easy to sell. But here is the problem. If you choose a niche just because it's trending and you have no connection to it, you'll feel like you are dragging yourself through mud every day. I remember one product I promoted early on. It was in the crypto niche. It was selling well. The commissions looked amazing, and I thought, this is it, easy money. But deep down, I didn't understand the topic. I wasn't even that interested in it. Creating content felt like pulling my teeth. Every post I wrote felt forced. Every ad felt flat. Within a few weeks, I burned out and stopped promoting it altogether. Why? Because I didn't care enough to push through the learning curve or setbacks. Just because a niche is profitable doesn't mean it's right for you. You'll face challenges no matter what niche you choose. But if you are even a little bit passionate, or at least deeply curious, you are far more likely to stick with it. When I shifted to a niche that aligned with my values, helping people build freedom through online business, everything changed. I could talk about it naturally. I could share my story from construction to online income and actually help people. I didn't need to fake it. And that authenticity translated into trust. And trust translated into results. Quick tips for choosing the right niche. Ask yourself, would I still talk about this if no one paid me yet? Do you have a story or experience connected to the niche? Can you see yourself creating content around it for the next 6 to 12 months? Are real people already spending money to solve problems in this space? Pick a niche that makes sense for you, not just the market. If you love what you are building, you are far more likely to keep going when others quit. And that's often what makes the difference between success and just another abandoned idea. What's your top niche idea? Share it below. I read everyone. Pitfall number 3, trying to learn everything before starting. Back in the day, I thought I had to know everything before I could start. Funnels, email marketing, SEO, branding, copywriting, lead magnets, video editing. Every time I learned something new, I discovered 5 more things I needed to learn before I could actually move forward. It felt like I was standing at the bottom of a mountain with no idea where the trail even started. Back when I was still working in construction, my vocabulary was things like bolts, screws, hammers, you name it. I didn't know what a domain was, or what a pixel did, or how to build a landing page. I bought courses, watched tutorials, took notes. I was consuming content constantly, but not doing anything with it. I was learning instead of launching. And what I didn't realize is that the longer you wait, the more fear grows. The more you think you need to learn before starting, the less likely you are to ever start. It feels productive, but it's a clever disguise for procrastination. Learning is safe, launching is risky, and our brains would rather stay comfortable than step into uncertainty. But here is what changed for me. I gave myself permission to take imperfect action. Instead of trying to master it all, I said, what's the next thing I need to do? Just the next step. That meant pick a product, learn enough to build a basic funnel, launch it even if it wasn't perfect, improve based on real feedback. I also stopped multitasking learning. No more trying to learn copywriting, ads, design, and email marketing all at once. I focused on one skill at a time and took action alongside it. Learning without action keeps you stuck. Learning while acting builds momentum. You'll never feel fully ready, but the people who win in online business aren't the ones who know the most. They are the ones who start and improve along the way. Pitfall number 4, chasing perfection instead of progress. One of the biggest traps I fell into early on was obsessing over making everything perfect before putting out into the world. I spent days tweaking a landing page headline, rewriting the same email 3 times, even redesigning a logo that no one would even notice. The truth? None of that mattered if I wasn't actually putting anything in front of people. Perfectionism feels like high standards, but really, it's just fear in disguise. Fear of judgment, failure, or not being enough. What helped me break out of that was this mindset shift. Done is better than perfect, because done can be improved. Perfect doesn't exist. Once I started launching messy but real things, Even if they weren't ready, I began learning faster, growing faster, and actually getting results. So if you are stuck tweaking, it's time to ship. Launch, learn, adjust, repeat. That's how real businesses are built. Pitfall number 5, not building an email list from day one. When I started, all my focus was on content and sales. I thought email marketing was something advanced, something I'd worry about after I got results. But I was wrong. Every piece of content I shared, every visitor to my site was a missed opportunity to build a long-term relationship. Your email list is your most valuable asset. Unlike social media, where the algorithm decides who sees you, your list is yours. Direct access, real conversations, and it doesn't have to be complicated. Start with a simple lead magnet, a checklist, a short guide, a video, and give people a reason to stay connected. Even if you only get 10 subscribers in the beginning, that's 10 people who choose to hear from you. That's powerful. Don't wait until you feel ready. Start collecting emails the moment you start talking to people. Because a year from now, you'll wish you started today. Pitfall number 6, neglecting consistency. In the beginning, I treated my online business like a one-shot effort. I'd post for a few days, check the results, get discouraged, and disappear for 2 weeks. Sound familiar? But here is what I learned the hard way. Success isn't about intensity, it's about consistency. The people who grow online aren't always the smartest or most talented. They are the ones who keep showing up even when no one is watching. That post that gets ignored today might be the one someone scrolls back to later when they are ready to buy. Once I committed to showing up regularly, even just a few times a week, everything changed. More engagement, more trust, more momentum. Consistency builds credibility, and credibility builds conversions. Even if you only have 30 minutes a day, use it. Keep stacking those small wins. They compound. Alright, there you go. 6 pitfalls to avoid for your online dream business. If this helped, drop a comment below and tell me which pitfall you faced or avoided. Subscribe for weekly wins. See you next time.